So here's a short video about the 4 motor centers in human design. And in this example chart, you see all the 4 motors defined, so colored in as an example. And the motors are these 4 centers down below. So you have the brown square, the red square here, and then the red small triangle and the brown triangle here on the right side. And these are the motors, so you can see them as the engines. They are here to produce the energy to get things in motion. So if you compare it, for example, to a car, the car has an engine, and if the engine starts running, then it gives the car the ability to drive, to move, to get into action. And the funny thing here is to visually see that the motors are very much down below in the body. They're not connected directly to the mind and the head and the ajna center here, in the here up here. So mental activity is not connected to motors. It's not connected to what gets us in motion. So that's also nice to really grasp and to also see here visually that is why our mind is not here to be a decision maker. It's not here to trust as an authority to get yourself into action, to make a decision for yourself about what you're going to do, about which way you're going. Because it's not connected to these motor energies that actually can get you into that motion. So that's nice to grasp. So let's look a little bit at the centers. So they're all motors, but they have a different kind of meaning, and they have a different kind of motor. So here on the bottom side, this is one of the pressure centers also, alongside with the head up here. And the root center, it's kind of the fuel that gets you into action. It's kind of the spark, like the match, that if you light it, like it provides the fuel to drive something into action. Here it has to do with the drive, but also with stress and adrenals. Your adrenals system is also associated with the root. So it gets you into action. Then we have the sacral here, this red square. The sacral is about life force energy, sexuality, fertility, and it has to do with the availability. And this energy in response, it is very sustainable. It can really, it can go on for a long time. And it has this, it's like this battery that recharges every night, and then every morning it's recharged, and then you have the energy to use it during the day to things that you like, if it's defined, of course. And then we have the solar plexus here, the triangle here on the right side, which is also an awareness center, but it's also a motor. And this center is, it drives like passion, emotion, it fuels emotion, it fuels desires, and also it's the engine that moves the wave, the emotional wave, up and down, up and down. So here, all the emotions, energy emotions, come from this center. And then lastly, we have the heart center, the small red triangle here, which is about willpower, and it's a very powerful motor, and it motivates you, it gets you amped up, and it can give you this feeling like you're on top of the world, and it also it gives you this will, this courage, this bravery, and this really strong motor to